Life begins at 40. Before that, you are just researching. These words by Carl Jung may strike you as contradictory to everything society has taught you. Society places a premium on youth, often glorifying the achievements of your 20s and 30s. These years are viewed as the golden years, the time to chase after career success, build relationships, and pursue everything that is supposed to define your success. You are told that this is the time to hustle, to find your place in the world, to make your mark. But, have you ever taken a moment to pause and ask yourself, is this really all there is? As you approach your 40s, something shifts, sometimes subtle, sometimes more profound. It's like a whisper in the back of your mind, quietly urging you to question the goals you have spent years striving for. Are these goals truly your own, or have you been following a path that was set out for you by society, by your parents, by expectations? Jung's perspective challenges the conventional narrative, suggesting that everything you have done so far, the struggles, the triumphs, and even the failures, was merely preparation. But preparation for what? If this resonates with you, then you are not alone. Perhaps Jung was onto something far more profound than just a statement. It was an invitation to rethink what life beyond 40 could look like. The first few decades of your life often feel like an unrelenting race, from childhood through your early adult years, constantly building, learning, adapting. Jung described this phase as research, a time where you construct your persona, the mask you wear to navigate the complexities of the world. This persona, though it helps you survive, isn't who you truly are. It's a tool for fitting in, for meeting expectations, and for achieving what others deem as success. While this persona may help you survive, it's crucial to understand that it's just that, a mask. It's not a true reflection of your authentic self, though it may convince you otherwise. During these formative years, you're constantly gathering experiences, but much of this time is spent meeting external demands and fulfilling obligations, leaving little room for exploring who you really are on a deeper level. You have likely spent years shaping this outward identity, molded by societal pressures, parental expectations, and the relentless pursuit of career paths, social roles, and relationships that others have prescribed for you. Over time, however, beneath the surface, a quiet unease may begin to emerge. You may start to wonder, is this it? This is not failure. It's the natural consequence of a world that prioritizes outward appearances and accomplishments over introspection and authenticity. For many, this sense of disconnection lies dormant for years, only surfacing when the weight of societal expectations becomes overwhelming. These early years are undeniably essential for gaining life experience, but they often fail to provide the deeper satisfaction and fulfillment you may instinctively crave. This is why so many people, despite appearing to have it all, experience an inexplicable emptiness. It's not that the accomplishments of youth were in vain, but they were stepping stones that have helped you understand what does not fulfill you. The persona that once served as a useful tool now feels restrictive, like an ill-fitting garment that no longer fits your evolving self. As you approach midlife, questions about purpose, identity, and authenticity begin to grow louder. This marks the beginning of a transformative journey, one that invites you to explore what truly matters and sheds light on the profound changes that lie ahead. Reaching 40 can feel like standing at a crossroads. The life you've carefully built, while seemingly solid and predictable, begins to feel unfamiliar, even confining. The identity that once defined you, the persona you relied on to navigate the world, may no longer resonate in the same way it once did. What was once essential now feels irrelevant, and the external markers of success begin to lose their luster. Jung viewed this phase not as a crisis, but as an awakening, an opportunity to break free from the expectations placed upon you by society, and to rediscover your authentic self. This shift in perspective is not just a mental exercise, it's a profound transformation of values, priorities, and how you engage with the world. As you step into this new phase, your priorities begin to shift. The external markers of success, the career milestones, the relationships that once defined your worth, these things begin to matter less. In their place, a deep longing for meaning, for purpose, and for authentic fulfillment starts to emerge. This phase of life invites you to turn inward. It beckons you to ask the hard questions. What is truly important to me? What do I value most? What is my purpose? Neurological research shows that during midlife, the brain undergoes significant changes, enhancing emotional regulation and self-awareness. These changes allow you to approach challenges with a broader perspective, making it easier to reflect and less reactive to external pressures. Goals that once felt non-negotiable now seem open to reinterpretation. Ask yourself, are the goals I am pursuing truly mine? Or are they simply remnants of external expectations and societal pressure? This reflection may lead to profound changes in your life, whether it's letting go of toxic relationships, pursuing long-forgotten passions, or simply making space for what truly brings you joy. Individuation is about moving beyond the surface, beyond the roles and masks, to live a life that is aligned with your most authentic self. It's not about being selfish or self-centered, it's about being true to who you are. When you live authentically, you create a life that is rich with meaning, joy, and fulfillment. But growth, especially during midlife, is rarely without discomfort. The changes you undergo often require stepping into the unknown, confronting long-held fears and letting go of familiar patterns. Jung believed that midlife offers a unique opportunity to transform, not just how you live, but who you are at your core. This transformation is not instantaneous. It's an ongoing process that requires patience, courage, and self-compassion. At times, it may feel like the very foundation of your life is crumbling. Yet, it is in this dismantling that true growth occurs. Each fear confronted, each outdated belief discarded, brings you closer to the authentic version of yourself that has always been waiting to emerge. Consider the stories of those who have embraced the transformative power of midlife, whether it's rediscovering a lost passion, pursuing a new career, or building deeper, more meaningful relationships. The common thread in these stories is a willingness to confront the discomfort of change and to embrace transformation. Sometimes, transformation does not require drastic actions. Often, it's the subtle shifts, a renewed focus on personal values, a vulnerable conversation, or dedicating time to an abandoned dream, that lead to profound growth. By embracing these changes, you begin to see that what initially felt like loss or sacrifice is, in reality, an opportunity to rebuild with intention, clarity, and purpose. Even the smallest steps can create significant change. In the end, the path to true fulfillment involves shedding the old, embracing the new, and aligning your life with your deepest truths. As Jung believed, this process is the heart of individuation, the journey toward becoming the fullest, most authentic version of yourself.